After scouring through the research, they discovered the hidden crisis with the
Like, I don't like Mamdani, that's why I like watching this.
Crotch Beam 9, thanks for the $20 super chat.
Teaching
Sweden is a shithole.
is fucking teaching.
The recent grape story is
I
depressing.
got
Yeah.
Okay, according to the National Library of Medicine in the United States,
The National Library of Medicine doesn't publish studies. They just
National
publish.
Center for Biotechnology Information.
Yeah. The National Center for Biotechnology Information, or PubMed, that's what the website is. What do they do?
It's not PubMed.
Does PubMed? Yeah.
This is the NIH.
Yeah. So
I didn't
check this
think
out.
it's
Yeah,
going
it's PubMed right there. Okay, so PubMed does not conduct studies. They are simply a hub where other people publish their studies. So don't say it's from PubMed. It's not.
Okay.
And it's not from the National Center for Biotechnology Information either. So who conducted the study? You haven't read it, that's for sure.
Where will it say? Oh,
You don't even know where to find the author of a study?
not on this website. No.
I don't think you should be debating at all, to be honest.
I am an NYU student.
If you're an NYU student, how have you never navigated PubMed?
Because I'm not a med student.
Wait, PubMed, you can find studies that are like, it's not, PubMed doesn't just publish medical studies.
I've never used
The,
PubMed.
the National Center for Biotechnology Information and PubMed publish tons of studies about an array of topics.
I'm an anthropology major. I have
Oh my God, there would be, for anthropology, there would be so many studies that could fit into your line of work on PubMed.
amazing. I have not. Okay. Oh,
This is the ChatGPT generation.
I can show you the website I'm on. I'm just looking.
I
for
know what you're on. You're on the NCBIH. But I'm going to need a methodology. I'm going to need a sample size. I'm going to need metrics, which all you can't provide those things because you haven't read the study. You're studying a study you've never read from a website you've never been on.
That is true. I am, but this is a pretty.
Okay, well, you shouldn't cite studies if you've never read them.
But I know inherently.
No, you have a hunch.
No, I don't have a hunch. I've read actual studies on this before.
What, like what?
I don't know, but I know the fact that.
I remember a lot of them.
No, he does.
I don't know how I did it that fast,
That's the thing.
but either it's that fast or I have to somehow do a different way.
But no, it's not exactly. The fact that you've read more than me doesn't make your points better than mine. The fact that you have more knowledge because you're older and have lived on Earth longer doesn't mean.
How old are you?
I am 18 years old.
Okay, I'm 22. I haven't lived that much longer than you.
You've lived a pretty decently long time, and you're 25.
Thinks I'm ancient over here.
Students in Washington Square Park.
Well, it's not just college students out here. I'm a journalist, and I live stream.
How much do you make money? What are you making?
I'm not telling you how much I make a year. I don't even know how much I make a year. I went to SUNY Canton, and I dropped out. You should be way smarter than me. You're an NYU student. Yeah, I am. You're an NYU student. I'm a college dropout, and I didn't even go to a nice school.
But being better at debate than me doesn't make you smarter. You get that, right?
I'm not saying it makes you smarter. I'm just asking for you to prove your point.
But I already proved my other point, is that you gave up on the argument that I had already won.
Which one?
The fact that conception happens every single day, and that baby.
I didn't give up on it. I didn't give up on it. I agreed with you. But the problem is that I actually believe that that's a problem and you don't.
Yeah. But then your point is that abortion should. My point is abortion should not be illegal, given that people are having tons of many abortions every day.
Okay, people are murdered every day. Does that mean we shouldn't make murder illegal?
But that's not the point. Is that
People are robbed every day. Should we make robbery legal? Just because it happens a lot doesn't mean you should make it legal.
But then you should make sex illegal. If according then if, okay.
I'm not saying that. I think we should have more children. I just think you should accept the responsibility for those children when you make them.
But what are you doing about the babies that die every single day? What are you doing? If that keeps happening in abortion,
I'm not personally doing anything, but there are people who are. It's not my job. I have a lot on my plate, and that's not the thing I'm specifically focusing on.
Okay.
if abortion is made illegal because babies
Contribute to the conversation.
you think babies are being killed and abortion
I'm
is
so tired.
I think human lives are being killed.
I forgot
so
I'm
then what are
streaming,
they
by
doing
the
with
way.
the human lives that are killed every single day? You don't have a problem with that?
What human lives are you talking about?
The babies that are born that are
I do have a problem with that. I've told you 900 times I have a problem with that.
then why is abortion illegal and that isn't?
Wait,
It-
both should be illegal.
Exactly, both should be illegal, but the fact that they aren't shows the hypocrisy and proves that people don't
Wait, but I'm not in control of the law. There's no hypocrisy.
Republican lawmakers are. Do you know
Wait,
what
wait,
we need?
wait. I think there's an issue with all.
Lindsey Graham is gay.
I don't know, nor do I care. I think there is an issue with Republican abortion laws. And the problem is that they usually start at 6 weeks when they should start at 0.
You think that conception starts at 0? You think a heartbeat isn't?
I don't care about a heartbeat. A heartbeat's not important to me.
So you think the egg meeting the sperm creates new?
A genetically distinct human individual, yeah, what's it made of?
It is made out of
Cells.
well,
I don't know if he's mad at me or anything. It's just
cells.
Okay, so it's alive. We've established that. It's alive. Now, in those cells, the DNA indicates that it is of what species?
Human.
Okay, great. So it's a new human.
Cell, yeah.
It's new human life. And now, no. Yes, unique genetic code. So it's a unique human individual.
When the egg meets the sperm, basically what happens is the chromosomes deconstruct and they reconstruct.
So we've established that it is a genetically distinct human individual. We agree on this. My position is that all genetically distinct human individuals ought to have the right not to be unjustly aggressed upon.
My position is with an IUD, every time I've had sex, I've created a baby.
But that's not a moral position on whether or not genetically distinct human individuals ought to be killed. Why shouldn't they be killed?
Because my point is it's hypocrisy. If one
I'm not asking you to point out hypocrisy. I'm asking you why you think it's okay to kill genetically distinct human individuals.
because I don't think that it matters, because I think that life starts when the baby comes out of the womb. I believe abortion should
Oh,
be
really? Okay. So it's 1 minute before birth. You can kill it.
And we have, yeah, and we do, and we have.
Support that. 1 minute before birth.
Yep, because usually it's a medical emergency where the mother will die. Moms don't carry a baby.
What if it's not? What if it's just elective?
Moms want to carry a child.
I'm just asking a hypothetical. What if?
It isn't.
No, what if?
But it doesn't happen. That's your rhetoric.
What if? But your moral framework allows for it to happen.
Yes, it does. And I believe that women should have the choice. If she wants to get an abortion at 9 months, that's fine, but women don't.
1 minute before abortion.
What?
1 minute before birth.
Yes. What woman is carrying a baby for 9 months to kill it a minute before birth if it's not directly going?
No, I'm just asking you to say yes or no to the moral principles your framework justifies.
Exactly the moral principle that I agree with is that everyone should have
That
a
is
choice.
crazy.
I know that you think it's crazy. I think it's crazy that you think.
What's the difference between a baby 1 minute before it's born and 1 minute after it's
What's the
born?
difference between a 5-year-old girl being raped and abused?
What's the difference between a baby 1 minute before it's born and one after it's born? Oh, sorry, one before and one
There
after.
isn't one
Okay, so why can you kill it before but not after?
because that's just a legal law. That's just the law.
You're appealing to legality. It was once illegal to own slaves in this country.
Yeah, if the mom is gonna die, why wouldn't you abort?
Well, I hate to break it to you. 1 minute before it's born, it still has to come out. Either way, it's coming out.
And either way, it will die. A lot of times, there's literally.
It doesn't matter. If the mother's life is in danger, the baby has to come out either way. Killing it doesn't solve the problem.
And
Right, I was a C-section baby.
in a lot of cases where a baby is killed that quick to that close to the actual birth, it is because the baby is already dead or it has such.
You can't kill something that's already dead, so that's definitely not it.
So okay, an abortion is still removing the baby even if the baby is dead. Do you understand that? An abortion is just removing the fetus. So even if the fetus is dead, it still counts as an abortion. Lots of women have abortions.
Yeah, but you said killing, the reason you'd kill it is because it's already dead, which clearly isn't the reason. So
There's
my
no
question
way
is,
to say.
1 minute before birth,
Take the
that
shot?
baby
What kind of
has to
shot
come
do I
out
need
either
to
way.
take?
The coming out is what's going to harm the mother. So why would you kill it? It doesn't resolve the issue.
Because a lot of times it's not the coming out that hurts the mother, it's the fact that the baby is still in her. A lot of times,
Right, the baby's still in her either way, dead or alive, it's gotta come out.
an abortion is how they take it. I don't understand. We're on the same page, and abortion's
Wait,
how you
a baby 1 minute before it's born could be removed without killing it via C-section.
But I'm telling you that in a lot of those cases, the baby has serious health complications where it needs to be.
I don't care. Why kill it? Why not just C-section it and see if it can live? I don't understand the purpose in killing it. There's no utility in it.
So if you think that you have a baby that's going to suffer for 3 months and then die, you would rather let it suffer for 3 months and then die than just kill it?
Yeah, I think suffering is probably better than death.
You think a baby that can't.
Lots of people suffer in this world every day. You can't kill them just because they're suffering. There's homeless people in this park. I can't kill them because they're suffering, right? The only person who can make that choice for them is them, right?
The difference is that it's a child who can't make any decisions for itself.
Right, so you defer to not kill it. There are children alive today who suffer. There are children with cancer, right? There are children with deformities. Not by killing them,
But you
by
think
treating them.
you think those
I
children
don't
with deformities that basically
I agree with her on abortion, but I probably disagree with
That's
everything
not my
else.
choice.
spoon-fed.
That's not my choice. You think
And I
we should kill
actually I
disabled people?
disagree
I think
about
that
the
we should
1 minute
disabled people in utero
before.
if the mother thinks that that's her choice.
Why in utero, not after?
Because after utero, it's illegal.
I don't really have an argument for abortion, but
I would make it illegal to.
I
kill
think
babies
it's
out of
not a
utero, and I'd
good
make it
thing.
illegal to
I
kill
just
them in
don't
utero.
think
Why?
we should make it
Because
Why?
illegal
Because
to
I think
give
What's the difference before and
abortion.
after birth?
Okay, the difference before and after birth
You
is
still
that after birth
shouldn't
it is a
really
baby,
do
it is a
abortion.
human life, and it
though.
It's
also
already human life before. We've already established that at
Shit.
conception. You agreed with it.
human life until
You literally said 5 minutes ago that it's a human life the moment it's conceived.
Okay, let me rephrase my argument.
Okay,
because
that's
that-
not
good
it.
point.
Good.
Yeah, all right. I think that after birth, it is a living creature that is now has the opportunity to become something, and I think that while it is
It always had that opportunity.
in the utero, I think it still belongs to the mother. So in utero, I think
Her property?
it's her body. Yes, I think the baby is attached to her body.
Really?
It's her body.
Well, it's attached to her body after too, like when it breastfeeds.
But it is not attached to her body via the tube like it is in the uterus.
Well, actually, before birth, the mother's body delivers nutrients to the baby, whereas after,
Прибрежный,
the
что
baby
такое?
attaches itself to her breast and feeds from her forcefully.
Correct. But that's my point, is that the baby is still of the mother when it's in her womb.
Wait, it's still attaching itself in some
No.
nutrients after it's born.
But it's
If
not
it was a
mother and
punch
it's not in her
that
body
had,
and
like,
it's not living
some-
in her body and not actively consuming her oxygen and all that, it can breathe on its own.
Yeah, if it was a
It
kid
can't
that
actually,
had
right?
some
If
like
a newborn baby is so helpless,
punch
you don't
it, I don't know
head
how
on
to
its neck to
explain
fall back
it,
and
then
right.
it would have gone in.
It has
Yeah,
the
I'm not
facilities to
even
breathe on
missed
its own
that.
when it's in the womb.
I guess I'm
Yes,
pretty
it does.
bad.
I hate to break it to you. Right before a baby's born, it still has lungs.
Correct, but not for
Okay, so why is that relevant? Why does that matter? What about somebody on a ventilator? Can you kill somebody on a ventilator?
Because that's not the difference. You're asking with the
You're saying that you can kill it because it can't breathe on its own. Somebody on a ventilator can't breathe on its own.
makes you seem right, but you have to let me keep talking.
Can you kill somebody on a ventilator?
Can you let me keep talking in my original point?
Answer the question.
But that's not the question you asked originally. Do you want me to answer your original question?
You said you can kill somebody if they cannot breathe on their own. Can you kill somebody on a ventilator?
I said that a baby in the womb is still of its mother.
You said that you can kill the baby because it can't breathe on its own.
Nope, I said that you can.
Yes, you did. You cited that as a specific example of something that makes it less than you can kill it. Can you kill somebody on a ventilator? Yes or no?
No, you asked me. You asked me what makes the baby different in the womb from outside the womb. I gave you an answer. The difference is that in the womb it cannot support life on its own. The baby cannot support itself inside the womb. It is reliant on the mother.
It can't support itself outside the womb either. If you leave a baby in a room and close the door,
Yeah,
it will
that's
die
not true what she said.
because it can't support itself.
Correct. Just like all of us, if you leave.
Even though I
And that's why
disagree
if you
with
leave me in a room, I'm gonna open the door, walk out, and find some food.
making it illegal, I think
You're
like
gonna
she's
walk through the
wrong
room, you will
about
die. A baby in the womb literally needs its
You're
mother.
actually like making my argument for me. You're saying that well, most humans aren't self-sufficient anyway, but your argument is that because the fetus isn't self-sufficient, you can kill it. But newborn babies aren't self-sufficient either. You're actually making an extended argument saying that most humans aren't self-sufficient, right? So if you can't survive on your own, can we kill you?
It isn't that it's not self-sufficient. My
It
argument is that it's dependent physically on the mother for
Okay,
oxygen.
toddlers are dependent on their mother.
Physically, it's attached to it. How do you not understand what? Are you slow?
Okay,
The
so
baby is attached to the mom. It's literally.
why does that matter?
physically- Because it means
No,
that it's sharing
it's-
blood and oxygen and nutrients.
okay, when a newborn baby is birthed, the umbilical cord is still connected. Can you kill the baby because the umbilical cord is still connected?
You see how you're arguing fallacies with me?
I'm
Because
not arguing a fallacy. I'm not arguing a fallacy. You're saying that because it's connected, you can kill it. So
I don't know what a
oftentimes babies just have their
fallacy
birth organs
is. I should
connected.
be
Can you
on
kill
good
them?
of
No.
it.
that's not your
That's
question.
probably a very easy
Kill
way
it. I'm
to
saying
know.
because
That is exactly what you said.
you asked the difference between in life, outside of life. I'm telling you the
In
reason.
the womb and outside the womb, not inside of life and outside of
That's
life.
the question you asked me. You're not talking abortion right now. You're asking me to clarify the distinction.
Yeah, you said the distinction is that they're connected, but they're connected after too. Hey, let's go. I like cross man.
Cam,
Hey, what's up, man?
can I go to college?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to college.
Did you graduate?
Yeah.
You did not go to Yale
Yes,
University.
I did.
Really?
College, yeah.
Show me your degree.
What do you keep your degree on you? Who keeps their degree on them?
People who are anti-abortion usually don't go to college.
That seems to be a generalization.
No, I can prove it. Actually, I can. Wait, do you want me to show you the statistics on Republicans?
No, I don't care.
No, but this is true.
Yeah, yeah.
The epistemology of these people, they don't get taught basic thinking. It's just all feelings for them. This is New York. This is Babylon. Please be afraid of Islam and communism. If you understand basic history from the first millennium, you understand why Europe looks the way it is and why Spain and Portugal had to come all the way to the west to flee Islam, because if they go east, they're gonna get attacked violently.
Now I took the
That's
shot,
why
it
it's
still
shaped-
didn't
it's
work.
not only Catholicism, the rebellion of Catholicism authority, but it's also they want to get away from the terrorists. They want to get away from the Islamic authority over there. There's historians talking about this all the time. You know, people they lose track of history, and this is exactly why you see what you see around here. This is the hotbed of idiocy. This is the idiocracy right here. New York City. You say Seattle, I agree with you with Seattle. But New York City, you can see it clearly. Especially if you look at it from a non-biased lens. I'm Orthodox Christian, by the way.
Camera on here real quick.
I don't know if is Lance also Orthodox?
Lance is non-denominational, but he's considering becoming a Catholic again.
Yeah, but the individual that he was with, whenever he was arguing for America not being compatible with Islam, he was Orthodox. I don't know.
Ben, he's Orthodox, yeah.
Okay, so I completely agree with him in his stance. If you understand the Islamic dilemma, literally all the Islamic apologists, they cannot
That was so annoying.
defend their faith against this argument, especially just this one, the Islamic dilemma. And also the one thing, the very first thing that makes Muslims doubt their faith is the moral inconsistencies of Muhammad himself. So
The pedophile.
yes,
What about
but there's
the-
a lot of things. There's a lot of things, not just
What
that.
about the moral inconsistencies?
What were the moral inconsistencies of Christ?
Okay, name one passage from the Bible where someone is not being murdered. All right, so let's Solomon. Let's start with Solomon.
Wait. No, first off, Solomon is a human. I want to talk about a divine.
This was an Old Testament, long before Jesus was even alive.
Also, do you know where the golden rule comes from?
No,
What is the golden rule?
no idea.
You don't know what the golden rule is? It's to love your neighbor as yourself. Where does that come from?
Nice shot.
No. Where does it come from in Christianity?
I don't know. I haven't read the
You
Bible.
don't know?
No, I haven't read the
Okay,
Bible.
so why are you telling me about the moral inconsistencies of the Bible if you haven't
She
read
said
it?
Jesus. She said of Jesus.
Well,
Well, no.
And by the way, and yeah, great. So Solomon, long before Jesus was alive.
I'm not.
you don't follow Solomon. You don't follow David. You don't follow
You only
Abraham.
follow Jesus.
You follow Jesus.
Okay.
That is a follow.
Do you love your neighbor?
Of course I love my neighbor. That's why I'm giving you truth.
Do you love?
I can't love you without telling you the
Okay.
truth.
Do you love gay people?
Well, I have to tell them the truth. This does not lead to procreation. This does not lead to life. I am the way, the truth, and the life. That does not lead to life. I love people,
Okay.
but if they are murdering, if they are thieving, if they're stealing,
Yep.
if they're thinking about stealing, if they're committing
Damn,
adultery
that was
with
terrible.
their wife or husband, these are things that I do not like.
Right. Now,
Not
do
the
you sin? Do you sin? Right? Do you
Not
sin?
of course I sin.
Everyone
Right? Do you sin? Do you think you sin every day?
Yes.
Right.
Of course.
So if you sin
Shit,
every
that was
day,
a bit
and
too
somebody
fast.
who is dating a woman
Okay,
who, as
not
a woman,
good.
sins every day, right? And it's her sin is that
Really?
she is gay, and your sin is whatever your sin may be every day. Do you think that you have the right to tell her to repent and to get over her sin when you
But
yourself
do you
sin every day?
understand? Do you understand the right of free speech, right?
He's
Exactly.
doing that because he loves her, right?
Do you understand the
But,
right
but
to?
Because he wants her to be safe.
But what I'm
I
saying,
have the right to tell anyone
of course,
anything.
but I'm saying, do you think that's hypocritical given that you yourself sin every day?
No, because I am not gay.
So
It's
should
not
I
hypocritical.
tell you that your sin
You are
is committed
measured.
every day?
Because he repents for his sins.
You are
Gay rights
you
right
are
now?
you are measured by the same.
Yeah, she brought it
You
up.
are measured by the same ruler that you're judging with.
No, she
So
did. She brought it up.
if I judge an individual for being gay, well, I'm not gay.
But your every sin is held equal, right? According to
But he
Bible.
repents for his sins.
In John 1 and
Okay.
John 2, it talks about the sins that lead to death and the sins
That was a
lead to
pretty
life.
crazy
The
shot.
Ten Commandments,
There's no way I can do
the
anything with it.
homosexuality is not exactly a sin that leads to death, but is
Yeah, it's not
fornication in
really.
nature. And lust is something that leads to even more sexual depravity and other sins. It's almost like a
What do you think
gateway.
about 427 animal species that are gay, that have homosexual tendencies?
But what does that have to do with human behavior?
What it has to do with, you think God created the earth and God created life. Why did he
I'm
create
not gonna
homosexuality in every
forfeit.
single
We're
species?
2-2. What
Species
is
that
that?
can't repent for
Actually, you're-
themselves.
You are conflating that God himself created things that come from free will.
You think
Free
elephants
will.
have sex with each other as two male elephants fuck because of their free will, not because of they're
Okay,
innately
so-
biologically programmed to do that?
That's a dominance thing. They don't do it for pleasure. They do it for
The
dominance.
thing is,
They
okay, so
actually do do
y'all
it for
have to
dominance. It's still
understand-
homosexuality. But if
But
they're
y'all have to-
fucking each other, it's gay.
y'all have to understand that the individuals from the leftist perspective, they always try to make an argument from exceptions. The exception does not make the rule. The reason that we still see elephants is that majority of them actually do heterosexual procreation.
I was in Kenya for 2
The
weeks.
ones-
All I saw were gay elephants fucking. I didn't see a single. I'm dead ass. I didn't see a single male and woman action. I saw. No, I have videos. I have videos. It's nothing but young male elephants fucking each other. It's nothing but young male elephants fucking each other.
So what's your point?
My point is that God wouldn't have created homosexuality in every species if
No,
he
he
didn't
did
love
not
it.
create.
Then why are elephants fucking each other? And why are penguins? And why are in species that don't? Your point is that it's dominance, right? In species that don't have species
People who have
dominance.
conjecture to Christianity, they always never say anything about the devil. They never mention the devil and his influence over human nature. It's always God.
I'm gonna forfeit. He won't know the score anyways, but I'm gonna forfeit it.
Why are they
So
having
unless
sex?
he didn't
Why are
make it, I'm
owls
not
having sex? Tell
gonna.
me, answer me that
Like,
question.
if he makes it, then I might
Because of
not
basic
forfeit.
pleasure responses.
They don't
Basic
get pleasure.
pleasure
They can't get pleasure out of
receptors.
it.
Sex?
Animals-
You're telling me that people and animals don't get pleasure from sex?
Most animals don't get pleasure from sex. Yes, you can look it up. A lot of animals actually feel pain from sex. We are one of the only species that receives pleasure from sex. This is true. You can look this up because most animals, sex is not supposed to be pleasurable for them to do it. Like lions, for example.
No, I
are
can't
large.
believe they missed.
So penetration for a lion only lasts about 30 seconds.
Okay, so why are you? If it's pleasurable for the man,
But
if
it's
it's
not.
pleasurable
It's not
for the
pleasurable for
male,
either.
you just make that assertion.
No, but this is scientific. It hurts for lions. It hurts for a lot of species because basically the woman will try to run away. So the reason he has a barb is so he can attach into her so she can't leave. Right? So when a lion has sex with another male lion, it hurts. Why are they doing that?
It's because of nature. That's literally
Right,
nature.
so that's nature, right? So homosexuality is natural. You just proved my point.
No,
Homosexuality.
it's not natural.
So it's
because
nature,
it
but
doesn't
it's not-
lead
but
to
it's nature.
procreation. It does not lead to procreation.
Then why are they doing
Can
it?
you put two plugs together and get electricity?
But then why are they doing it?
You can try to put two plugs together and get electricity, but it doesn't work. It's not natural.
But why are they doing it then?
Because people and animals they don't live in logic. They're not logical
Animals
creatures.
can't even think logically.
Okay,
it's
so
just
you're
instinct,
you're,
right?
okay, it is instinct.
Yes. So why
So
did
this
God? You think
comes
God
from-
created every living thing? Why did God give them the instinct to be gay?
No, God gave animals the instinct to
Nice.
have sexual relations. This means they have a libido.
Yep.
But it doesn't matter if they try to do it with the same sex or not.
But they
I can't believe I got it, bro.
They're not gonna procreate. They're doing on
Anyways,
purpose.
They're not perfect. Like animals are not perfect.
Right.
Yes,
but
of course.
so why would God create homosexuality at all
but the
if He
thing-
doesn't like it?
No,
Because
no,
we're not perfect. He didn't create. Yeah.
homosexuality. The devil has major influence on humans and other animals.
So the devil makes lions have sex with each other, and you don't think that you have something wrong with you when you're saying something like that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
The way you're interpreting it is this is
What? Answer my
a
question.
very
Why do lions
modernistic,
fuck
it's
each other?
very modernistic
Correct,
way
yes.
of understanding things.
Deeply modern because we are in 2025, and I'm sorry that I don't believe a book that was created thousands of years ago with no proof and no evidence. This
Wait. No proof and no evidence. There's more proof for the events of the Bible than there is for like Julius Caesar's existence.
There's
events of the
more-
Bible, not
yes,
proof of
I
no,
will.
there's
God.
more historical evidence for the crucifixion
There's no.
of Jesus.
I don't
I
think
completely believe in the
that's true.
crucifixion of Jesus Christ. I think that he was a
But
real
you
person
don't
who was
believe in
crucified.
his teachings.
I believe in his teachings too. I actually think
It's
that
very arbitrary that you just assert that just because the book is old, that you don't believe anything in it. When
no,
you
that's not what
yourself,
I said. I said that God
stated-
isn't real. I
You
said that
yourself
Jesus was a real
stated-
man. Jesus was a real person.
Why do you believe that?
Because we have evidence.
What's the evidence?
I'm happy with
Just like
that.
we have evidence of the crucifixion.
It's testimony from the book, right?
No, we've also
So you do believe the book? Wait. No, we don't. We actually have no idea which tomb it is. So there are several tombs in Israel. No, there are several tombs in Israel that claim to be the tomb. Right? We have no idea which one it is. We haven't found the tomb. His body's not there. There's no evidence that he was buried anywhere.
There's pretty good
No. There's not. There's really not. I've been there. There's really not. We have no idea where Jesus was crucified or where he was buried.
So then you think.
We think it could have been the Garden Tomb. We think it could have been the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. We think it could have been over here, over there.
But you never answered my
Your
question.
thoughts.
Why do lions have sex?
Well, because they're actual biological creatures.
Yeah, not fast enough apparently.
They know that when
That
they
was
have a
way
baby,
not
the baby will
fast
create. Why
enough.
do they do it?
No, first off, you just stated that they don't have any logical thoughts.
They don't.
I don't know why he was doing
Where babies come from, they just have sex with things that look like
No,
them.
they do because they actually sniff the woman to tell when she's in heat in order to have sex with her to create a baby. They actually check to see if she's in heat. Women's pee, a female lion's pee, at that time of the month has hormones in it that shows that she's in heat. Lions sniff her vagina before they penetrate her to make sure that she can have a baby. They're actually always checking for fertility. So when a male lion mounts with a male lion, they know that he is not fertile.
So
and
it is a libido response.
But-
It is a sexual drive response.
But I'm-
and this is part of their nature.
So the part of their nature, it is therefore natural.
But the thing is, if it's part of their nature, it's not always good. That
Who is
isn't
part of-
always good. Does it lead to life? If it leads to life, it's good. It's A plus B equals C. It's basic algebra.
But what I've just told
Yeah, I
you
got
is
it.
that it is natural. My
Down,
entire
no, I
is
don't
that
got it.
homosexuality
All
is
things
natural.
that are natural.
Yeah, sins are all natural too. Like, doesn't mean they're good.
You have to make a moral distinction.
For
That's where
most
Christianity
sins
comes in.
Right, yeah, a moral distinction.
You don't
Most sins
get
occur
moral
in the-
distinctions from an atheist worldview. I used to be atheist. You cannot get moral distinctions from an atheist worldview. What is good and what is bad?
I will tell you, as an atheist, good is what helps another person or is neutral. Bad is what hurts another person.
Okay, so if it helps me, if it helps him to kill you, take your money, and give it to him, does that mean that that's a good thing to do?
It hurts me, therefore it's not actually.
Oh, so it
helping
also
anyone.
can't hurt anybody.
What about abortion?
Shit.
Abortion is helping a woman.
No, but what about the human life? The human life. You like
That
to
is-
talk scientifically.
Yes.
Okay.
Per your own moral framework, it's wrong.
Chromosomes are in a human life.
How many chromosomes are in a baby or how many
No,
chromosomes?
how many
Down,
chromosomes
no,
are in
it's
a
cool.
human life?
46.
Okay, so where does the 23 and the 23 come in?
And in the woman.
Okay, so
Yeah.
once it comes together,
It's a human life, yeah.
okay, so you just murdered a human life.
I agree with that, yes.
So
I do think
that right there is harming
yes.
a living.
So it's immoral per your own framework.
No, actually, because it's helping the woman. And when
But it harms the fetus.
But most things in life hurt.
So like again, I asked you if I was to help him by shooting you, taking your money, and giving it to him. You said that's not moral because it hurts you.
Yes.
But if
Down,
you help
it's
a woman, it
cool.
hurts the baby.
Okay, so let me give you this solution, right? A woman has been raped and she's giving birth to a baby.
It's always the
That
exception.
that baby will live,
Always the
okay?
exception.
Most abortion cases
No,
are
they're
not
not.
rape.
Vast minority.
Most abortion
Are elective. Are elective.
Correct. I think it's 46%. that you
Are
can-
elective.
Yes. I
think
know
it's
this.
higher than
Most
46%.
abortion cases are not from a woman who
That
wants
is
to
as
kill
a
a child.
that is as a
Wait, that's exactly what an elective abortion is.
Elective abortion is a woman who does not want to have a child.
Yeah, maybe she feels like she doesn't want to lose money, she doesn't want it, it's inconvenient. Yeah, she's choosing to kill a baby.
68% of women who have abortions already have a child.
I don't care.
So you don't. Okay.
That's as a result
You
of
asked me.
sexual
So
revolution.
you're talking about hurting and helping, right? Let's say a woman is having an abortion, right?
Cameron, thanks
If
for $5
she
super
has
chat.
that need, for whatever reason.
Fuddle,
her life
habibi.
changes, right? So she won't have as much
Just
money.
kidding, I don't know what that
Because
means.
most women don't like killing a
Fuddle.
fucking baby for no
How do
reason.
you
Because
know?
I'm not there yet, but yeah, it's
If I
Okay, I've
have
had
sort of the right
I've had
idea
an
to
abortion.
forfeit.
Take a guess.
Like
Because you're a bad person.
Because I'm 18
I'm
years
not-
40
old.
seconds.
Because I'm 18 years old, and because if I did not have that abortion, I would not be here in New York City. I would not be going to college. And I
And
would
now
not be
it's,
living my life.
Yeah, because you're selfish.
1
Chat saying
minute
you're
and
selfish.
20
Yes.
seconds.
So
I don't know, I
There's lit
think
everywhere,
if they
it's so fucking fun.
score the next goal, then
That's
I'm
completely up to
perfect.
you. That is in your bubble.
Wow.
It's my choice.
What's not fun about it?
That is exactly
Took
Yeah.
your child.
Yeah,
Taking care of
on the Canadian border.
They would have
Yep.
died, for
They
sure.
would have had a life
And
in
they
it.
would have been growing up with grandparents that were capable of taking care of them.
But wouldn't want to.
And I'm not, wait, hold up. I'm not gonna tell you how you would have been. And I don't want
Okay, I think it's
Phone
now
down, chat.
5, wait, 10, 20, 40, 120, 1,
Yeah, what's good?
240.
It's such an anti-abortion Republican guy.
Yeah. Oh no, but then it's divided by 2. Wait, yeah.
Nice.
That's the 5th one, and then it's divided by 2. So it's one more goal.
No, I don't vote too much.
Oh.
In general.
But you don't support Donald Trump.
I support Donald Trump in some things,
But
but
not
I don't support Trump in other things. You know, new ones.
Yeah, I know.
And now it's a bit of a harder reality.
Yo, the Fearless tour is freaking amazing.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Ben's on our notes too. You know that?
It was 120, now it's
The Orthodox guy, yeah.
20 seconds.
Orthodox Christian. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But all my Christians in the chat, give a cross in the chat.
Oh no, it's not exactly that actually.
Drop across.
Let's drown out the Islamic cringe. Let's drown it out. Come on. Remember, Islamic dilemma.
Why does every black person sound like Kanye when they're singing? This sounds like Drake though.
This country is going to hell, but you can keep the sanity within your
I don't know.
You can't let communism prevail. We all know what happens when communism prevails. Look at North and look at the whole Middle East, basically from Saudi Arabia to Afghanistan.
Yeah, I don't know what it is right now. Yeah, now it's like 40 seconds divided by 4, so literally a 10-second forfeit. It's possible to actually beat at 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds. A bit more than, yeah. It's possible to win an 11-second match, actually. I believe that. With this for yeah.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, for sure. I gotta sit down and read some super chats in a second too, but. Oh, you yeah, we'll do it right now. There you go. Cap. Do one on your phone too.
Yeah, I know you're like in the liberal stronghold. Like,
I know.
Couldn't let you do it. Especially after what the blacks did to you.
There we go.
Yo, can you say hello to my wife?
Yeah.
It's Veronica.
Veronica. Hi, Veronica. How's it going? I met your husband in the park today. He came out and saw me, and he's been arguing with liberals ever since he got here. He's been doing a great job.
Awesome. Yeah, she's Greek Orthodox.
I think that's a forfeit
I can't
now.
remember what Ben is. I think he might.
We're all Orthodox.
Yeah.
It's just the jurisdiction.
Yeah, I know. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre is like crazy with the jurisdictions.
Yeah.
Have you ever been?
No.
Dude, there's like a ladder. So at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, there's a ladder just above the entrance, and it's like a gang war inside the church. Because like you have like the Orthodox and the.
Yeah, I have a lot of wins, which isn't a good sign.
Yeah.
Most people have less wins than me. It means I'm probably
The church involved approved it. So there's
kind
no
of
ladder.
slow. Like,
I don't know
I'm
if
learning slower than other
right now, 11:30, but there was 1600.
I feel like in Diamond 2 it's more of where I should be with this amount of wins.
And the ladder rotted off and fell, and they put a new ladder up.
Just leave it there.
This is crazy.
But no, that's the kind of Christianity that you want. You want a Christianity that is in tandem with each other, not just the Pope and the Catholic Vatican. Just
Damn,
trying to
what?
usurp
How
power.
did I
That's
miss?
what schism comes.
Yeah.
I want a kind of Christianity that kind of like collaborates together. All the patriarchs talks together and gets into like these councils.
That was so bad.
I did a lot of research. I used to be atheist.
Yeah, me too.
And I did a lot of research whenever it came to the history of Christianity. I'm not Oriental, but shout out to Orientals.
No, it's not okay. Hey, look, I don't know what your problem is,
Don't touch it.
but you really need to check yourself.
But this is what I'm talking about.
No. Because y'all out here looking totally stupid, and then you insult this woman. Like, who the hell are you?
Insult her.
Calling me selfish because I have an
Yeah,
abortion
you.
isn't.
It is selfish.
It is selfish, yes, but
But
I'm
this is
choosing my
wrong.
own
Like,
self.
I didn't say that.
Y'all two are being dickheads right now.
I mean, they are, but that's just what Republicans do.
Yeah, but
I'm not even a Republican.
but seriously, you owe this.
You're a monarchist.
You owe me an apology. You don't walk up to people and touch them. People who touch me don't have a good reputation. Okay.
Oh, so now you're insulting me?
No, I'm not insulting you. I'm threatening you. Don't touch me again.
Well, look, I don't.
There's no need for escalation.
But still.
It's fine. We don't. I genuinely.
I think we had a good conversation. She stayed around and talked.
I think you are really, really. Here's what I'm gonna say. I think you really, really smart. I think that you could do something incredible if you had more empathy for other people.
But he is doing something.
I do have empathy for people.
But I mean, he's not doing anything. I mean, like, no offense, but your career and your life isn't gonna
You don't know
go.
anything about my career in my life.
I know that you have 1,100 followers and you're out
Wait,
here.
1,100 followers. No, I have people watching right now.
You're at a Wednesday afternoon at 2 p.m. You're watching this
But he gives
Fantastic,
you,
yeah.
he gives you a platform to speak your mind, whatever it is that you want to talk about. In a fascist government, in a communist government, you'd be lucky if you get anything like this, anything like that.
I'm anti-fascist.
Okay, but if you're anti-fascist, wouldn't you be supportive of conjecture?
Anti-fascist.
Damn, I thought maybe that would go. I don't know.
Yeah, that means the choice.
Makes
is
sense that it didn't
No,
go.
that's why I said he's very smart. I think he can do good things.
Hey, that's good. So I'm not going to assault you, and nor does he need that kind of disrespect either.
Disrespect from him.
No, I mean just assaulting an individual.
Okay, that's a 20-second forfeit.
And you deserve that.
Lite hold.
Any kind of physical interaction that is unwanted is bad. He's also coming at you in an intimidating frame.
My mom is actually a great woman. That's not the case at all.
No, I said battery. I said battery.
Battery is not unwanted.
Wait, yes, it is. Wait, it actually is a battery. Assault is not touching. Assault is the threat of touch.
Around here, we can ask them.
Assault is the threat of touch. Right? So if I go like this, I cock my arm back, and you feel like I'm gonna punch you, that's assault. Even if I haven't touched you. Right? Battery is touching.
Okay.
You don't, in most states, in most states you don't need harm.
Okay. So if I
Haram.
that's battery,
If
Bro,
In
haram
most
is
states, yes.
such a meme.
no one is abusing.
I don't know what's a meme.
if he feels like he's threatened, that is already assault.
Okay, nice
No,
shot.
no, we're not saying, nobody's saying that.
You have to use your
This is a 10-second forfeit now, so it's pretty good.
thinking skills.
Well, I was a
Except we
demonstration,
still
but like,
have
you go,
a
if I go like
higher
this, I start
chance of
swinging,
losing.
yeah, that's assault.
Cause and effect.
I can't believe people don't know you're supposed to
demonstrating.
play.
Exactly. Now, all I'm saying is that he gave you a platform.
Right.
Just say whatever you want. He's not telling you what to talk, and he's not editing.
Yeah, but wait, what's the point of you saying that? I agree with that, obviously.
I think he's directing it at this guy. I think
But
that's
I mean, whoever wants to talk.
I think it's rightful.
Okay, you have the right to be upset, but you don't have the right to act in
Well,
your
I am
anger.
not upset because
You don't talk to fucking women like this.
I talk to women however I want to talk to women.
oh we know.
Listen, I treat women equally. I treat women equally. What, did I treat women equally? That's a problem?
Is freedom of
Hey, Mom Daddy.
is freedom of speech.
What's our favorite Mom Daddy policy?
Y'all making things worse.
I mean, yeah.
How?
I mean, look what y'all Republicans be doing.
Like what?
Y'all talking all this bullshit.
I'm not a Republican, by the way.
You guys support Snap?
Wait. Snap benefits are off right now because Democrats refuse to vote on the budget.
What?
Snap benefits are off because the
And
government.
No. Snap benefits ran out because the government is shut down because Democrats refuse to vote yes on the resolution.
The government is shut down right now because Trump wants to go.
No, actually,
No, Democrats voted against keeping the government open.
Watch the mass killing.
no, but the thing is,
Because Democrats won't vote on a budget.
you would be wrong.
They voted no. Yes.
This is,
But you would
yeah, that's
the
like
same budget as
7-second forfeit.
It's the exact same budget. The budget didn't change. It's the same budget Democrats voted yes to last year. How is it our fault? Democrats voted no on the budget. It's the same budget as last year. What about it? What about it? What's the problem?
The man is evil.
How's he evil? How's he evil?
Now it's, damn, that's a
That's what I thought.
3-second
No, he's
forfeit.
not.
This
Snap
isn't
benefits
gonna
have run out because the
happen
government is shut
probably.
down because Democrats wouldn't pass the budget.
in the airline where people are still working, but they're not getting paid by the federal government. That's also as a result of
That's as well as the government shut.
The government is shut down because Democrats wouldn't pass the budget. It's the same budget as last year. They voted yes on, and they won't pass it.
traveling, right? You want it to be easier.
I don't give a shit as long as Snap benefits.
Okay, now there's
So
a
you know
no
why the government shuts
forfeit.
down? What causes that? The government shutdown is caused by a failure to pass a budget.
Teammates
Democrats voted no
shit.
on the
I
budget.
think that's
It
why
is their
he's
fault.
There's
It's
people
the
who are literally on
No,
It could be
there's no
saying-
policies in the budget. It's just a budget, and it's the same budget as last year. And they voted yes on it last year.
He made fuck.
I
That's
know
not
it's fast. Yeah. I can't. My thing keeps coming down. Twitter notifications. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yep. Have a good one.
What I would say is like, because in 8th grade I used to be Republican, is what radicalized me is genuinely going out and talking to people. Talk to trans people.
Me too.
I do.
I talked to hundreds of thousands of people from all over the world, in different countries, in different states. I've traveled the entire country. No, I have empathy. I just know how to separate my empathy from pragmatism.
Damn, he almost scored on us.
No, they have a right to exist. They don't have a right to be in women's spaces.
That's
Right? You
crazy.
have a right to exist. You can do whatever you want with your body. I don't care if you wear a dress. You don't have a right to be in women's locker rooms.
Like,
Yes, I know women who feel threatened by them. I have friends who were on the UPenn swim team with Leah Thomas, who had to change in a locker room naked with a man's penis. I don't care. How many people were murdered today? Does that mean murder is the problem?
First of all, thousands of people were murdered today, but my point is there are less than 10 transgender athletes in all of
How many people have been murdered in the last hour? Okay, great. It doesn't matter, because you're saying that because this rarely happens, that means we should allow it to continue happening, which I disagree with. It's a fallacy.
Once the government, once the policies go left,
How many do you think were murdered right in the last hour here in New York? I'd say probably zero, maybe one. Highly doubtful. Highly doubtful. What do you think? Do you think there are 20 murders an hour in the city? How many murders do you think there is right now in the city? She thinks there's 20 people murdered in the city in the last hour.
what the hell?
The point is that just because something rarely happens doesn't mean it shouldn't. Yeah. Yeah. My point is that just because something is rare doesn't mean you should allow it to happen.
My point is making legislation around trans people because they want bigoted.
Yeah. No, because men shouldn't be allowed in women's spaces.
How many times have been assaulted by a trans man versus a cis
I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
shit, how did I miss?
Again, it doesn't matter. Just because it's rare doesn't mean it should be allowed. Yeah, and they should go to jail.
Do you understand the correlation between trans people and pedophilia?
Sure. Do you understand the correlation between this completely bullshit and cite this study right now? This is
No, I'm just saying, if straight men,
You're a Christian, right?
if straight
That's crazy that we lost.
why would trans men be excluded?
That's a great point, actually.
So your argument is that men are more
No, I'm trying to, no, this is
Men are more likely to rape people. Men are more likely to murder people. They're more violent.
This is me trying to be devil's
And trans men happen to be, or trans women happen to be men.
help you flex your brain. So if straight
They
men
are
have
men.
a
It's a
proclivity
objective
to
fact. Yeah, there's no way around it.
how can you
Huh?
exclude
No, they are men. A man is defined as an adult human male. A woman is defined as an adult human female.
I'm trying to get your response. Okay.
A trans woman is a man.
No, female
I
is
agree
defined
with
as
this.
a person who falls in the sexual
I'm more
category. People
agree
bearing
with
children and
this.
losing ova. Men can never fall in that category.
Okay, what does trans?
No, they still fall in the sexual category.
Okay, so what? Okay, become something else.
Intersex people, their bodies are still ordered towards one or the other, right? So even if you're intersex, your body is still ordered towards bearing children and producing ova. There might be a mutation.
Okay, so if you're a trans woman,
No. Your body is still ordered towards. Nobody has like 3 penises and 2 sets of ovaries, right? Their body is still ordered towards one or the other.
proclivity if a
Someone has 3 penises though.
has a proclivity towards pedophilia.
No, they have micro penises. It's like a nodule. It's like an extended clitoris, right? So their body is.
That's all right.
Yes, men have.
Thank you.
They don't have ovaries.
I'd be more scared of a trans
No.
woman than a cis man.
They don't have ovaries. That doesn't exist.
Man, a trans
No, they don't. Every person.
No, I didn't know he was there. Should have assumed
Right?
that.
They may have mutations that cause them to have more like male sexual characteristics, but regardless, well, you have to prove that it does exist, right? I can't prove it negative. Their bodies are always ordered towards one or the other. We're like arguing through 2 people right now, but their bodies are always ordered towards one or the other.
To go into a woman's space. They go into a woman's space.
If somebody masturbates and if somebody is like a comedian, like
That could happen. You're right.
would it be easy
Woman got it.
if an octopus camouflages itself?
No.
No.
No, because men walk into women's restrooms
Okay.
without the rig and then rape us anyway. They
I
don't need the
understand that
rig
you're
to rape
okay.
us.
I understand your point.
No, it just makes it easier.
No, it doesn't.
You
Because
don't
they
find us filthy on the edge.
Right. It makes it easier though when you're allowed there.
It doesn't make it easier when you're allowed there.
It
because
does.
Rape is breaking the law. You think men care? Oh, this law says I'm not allowed to go into the women's bathroom, so I won't. But the law also says they can't rape, and they're still doing it. You think men care about laws?
Well, I think it makes it way easier to go into the bathroom and touch women, especially when it's like, what do you call it? Especially when it seems as though you will be sort of, it's taboo, right? They taboo to do it.
In different ways, but
No. Women
Look up testicles. Penis, when they say penis, they mean micro penis, like an extended clitoris. No. It's just an extended, no, it's still an extended clitoris, right? No. So we have a vagina, but it's not a penis, right? It's not capable of producing male gametes, right? It doesn't have a hole, you don't pee through it, it's not a penis, it's just an extended clitoris.
seduce a man in order to rape him. Men get raped. He just said men don't get raped.
Men do get raped.
Men get raped all the time. No, men get raped just to be raped. Men get raped all the time. How are you out here?
Yeah, they're
treating
not
them
raped,
like
that's
super
common.
feminists
But I
and
don't think that
men
matters for
raped
this
and men's sexual assault is a
conversation.
problem. Men's sexual assault is a massive problem because they can't.
I got raped.
She
No,
doesn't
I'm
like
just
you.
kidding. I don't think I should be saying that it jokingly either, but I know nothing will happen anyway.
male bathrooms in
It's not supposed to be like, oh, you're banned for that.
militant men.
That's like UK logic.
It's unrealistic.
But it's not because it happens. Because that's what rape is.
If
Rape
a
is.
man gets raped,
Damn!
he's capable of
That's such a nice shot by
No,
the
because there are men
guy.
in wheelchairs, there are men who are weaker. Look at me right now. Okay? There are probably about 25 guys in this park I could take down and beat because they're little tiny, like they're twins.
Okay, well, yeah, it's because we're in New York.
Okay. Charlie.
Like,
Wait, yeah, point him out. I actually don't see any you can take down.
Be allowed to be. The fact that men can't be raped because they're stronger than women is literally against men's mental health.
wait, what is this? This is like 5-second forfeit.
My male ex got raped twice. My ex got raped twice by the same girl. Okay? He got
Like a
raped
roofie?
twice.
Yeah, like a roofie, yeah.
No.
I would be surprised, but I mean, it does
Men get raped, yeah. But what he's just saying men account for more rape, like men get raped more often. Women are more uncomfortable when men are taking in their spaces. Like, how would you feel if you were in the locker room? Let's say, I don't know if you did sports, but like, let's say you're on the swim team, takes a long time to change in and out of your swimsuit, and there's a big, burly-shouldered guy with long hair and a penis.
It's just that.
Very uncomfortable, right?
Women get raped in relationships more than anything else.
Oh, we're winning. Bro, what?
It's not true. Leah Thomas was big,
Why is he
burly-shouldered.
funny? Wait,
tiny
what? No, like, why is he laughing? I don't.
penis. Okay,
It's
so
not
you're all
funny.
in agreement.
That's not funny.
But they're not women. Why can't they be in sports if they're not women? Or if they're women?
However,
But because they're not women.
they're not more likely to be violent.
Because they're not women.
Trans women, they are not biologically
women
cis
can be
women.
They're not women at all.
But why is it so hard for you to say, okay, that person's not biological?
Because it's false.
But
Yeah.
I'm not a biological woman. When I see a trans woman who's living her best life, who's happy, who gets
It's different than you. Yeah.
different than me, but I feel so much joy because she's trans.
Yeah. I don't believe in lying to make people happy.
But why not? Why not?
You admit it's a lie. You just admitted it's a lie.
It is. She's not a woman. But she's
Oh, great.
She's a trans woman. She's not a trans woman thinks that they're a
But it's a lie. I don't lie to people's joy because I don't even degrade the truth.
Okay, so if you go out and you get a boob job, right?
Yeah, I'm still a man with a boob job.
Correct. But my point is, am I gonna lie and tell you that you don't have boobs or that that's not your body? A trans woman with
Nice.
a vagina and tits, you could say all day long that she's a man and you might still want to fuck her because let me tell you, you can't tell most of the time.
No, what do you mean? Of course you can.
I can show you the 45 women right now. I did this as
I'm telling you. No. I'm not doing this. No. You can tell. You can tell. Label someone what? Label some. What do you mean?
Why do you feel like you can call someone a man
I don't even know what
Because
that
a woman is
means. Like, I
defined
know
as a
exactly
female,
what that
female is
means.
defined as
I
a
don't know
person
who
of sexual
she's
category
talking
capable of
to. I don't
bearing
know.
and producing offspring.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about that.
So we have words, they mean things.
Yeah.
Men are not women.
I
they
think
can't be
he just hates Israel.
like you
But I'm not sure.
Yes, why do you care?
Right, because words mean things, and they have definitions. And men can't be women.
To be honest, I
Because
fit
I
in
believe in spreading
here.
the truth, not lies.
Like, I don't know, it makes sense for me.
The idea that
It makes sense for a lot of people to show a diamond banner in a flat lobby, because it's basically,
Right, but I don't
at
believe
least
that we're
in
the
black
truth. Everyone
women.
has.
but stop labeling her a liar because
Wait, she admitted it's a lie.
Now, I
She
can't
said it's
believe
a
I
lie.
went
I didn't
under.
call her a liar.
I'm
I said
almost
you think it's a
200
lie.
below what I needed
No,
on
I'm not saying
internet.
that, but I think you should try to limit lying as much as possible. No, because so there's a difference between my mom says have you cleaned your room, and I say yes and I lie. That doesn't affect policy, right? This does affect policy. The lie that men can be women.
But it doesn't.
again, we fall.
It does.
Who does it hurt?
Wait, it affects policies. It affects policy.
When a woman is hurt by another person, okay, it does not matter if they're wearing a knife or not.
No, but it affects policy. I'm answering his question. It affects policy on whether or not men can be in women's sports, whether or not men can be in women's locker rooms, whether or not men can be in women's bathrooms, because they're
Nice,
not.
I don't know if I
They're
could
men.
have said that. I wasn't in the right position there.
No, I'm not gonna.
Or maybe I was, but not the right.
Is that you're so smart? You come out here with the
Wasn't looking the right way.
way and make yourself just a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh, nice. That was pretty lucky.
I'm not.
At least for
lying
me,
on a
I
policy
wouldn't
issue
know.
To make somebody feel a little happier. No, I'm sorry. It's wrong.
Did
It's a
he
policy
touch
issue. The only
that?
reason we're talking about this
Like,
is because it's a policy issue.
Maybe.
Why
Yeah, he
is
could've.
someone come up to you and say, hey, my name's Clarice and I'm
It's crazy how fast he
They
just
can say
dropped
that. It
it.
doesn't mean I have to listen to them.
No, you don't. But a normal, nice, kind human being says, oh, okay, Clarice,
Okay.
I see that.
What was your name again, Charlie? If I walk up to you, Charlie, and I say, "Hi, Charlie,
Yeah.
I'm a frog," will
I
you call
kind
me a
of did
frog?
a psycho
That is
touchy, but
ridiculous. That is so
not in
ridiculous.
any
Why does it hurt?
way
That's
of
ridiculous. If you come up to me and tell me
psycho
you're a frog, I'm
girl.
not calling you a frog.
But why does it hurt you?
Because it's just not true.
But why does it hurt you?
Because it degrades the truth, and then we go into absurdity.
But you know that she's not biologically. You both know that. She's not coming here pretending.
So if we both know that, why would we lie about it?
Because she's not lying. The lie
She
is
has a
that
mental illness, and we are lying to affirm the mental illness. Do you see the problem there?
I'm a biological woman. No,
You want to know the harm? Is that every study I've read on the topic shows that suicide rates are higher post-op. That's why it hurts. Because if you tell this person that they're actually a woman, no. You tell them that they're actually a woman, their mental illness doesn't get solved. If somebody has anorexia, you don't tell them they're fat and give them a dietary plan. That's called medical malpractice. Instead, what you do is you treat them for their mental illness to solve it.
for anorexia, and it doesn't go away.
Okay, did you get given a dietary plan and told that you are fat, or you told that? Yeah, to eat more, yeah. Not eat less, right? So you don't affirm mental illnesses. You don't tell people they are fat when they have anorexia. You don't tell schizophrenics that the voices in their heads are real. You don't tell trans people that they're women.
That the suicide rate goes up post-op is because of the fact that the treatment.
Because their mental illness doesn't get resolved.
When you talk about, you're not allowing me to speak.
No, the reason is because they're mentally ill, the problem doesn't get resolved. It gets worsened. Cite the study. Cite the study.
Trans people are suicidal because people like you who don't listen.
No, they're suicidal because they're mentally ill.
No, because we
Yeah, nobody who's not mentally ill is suicidal. I've been suicidal, and it's caused by mental illness.
that makes you suicidal. Okay, the fact that
It's called being transgender.
okay, being trans is
Or gender dysphoria.
Yes, gender dysphoria is a mental illness that has nothing to do with suicide.
That's not true.
People who have gender dysphoria.
Highly correlated.
Yes, highly correlated, but not the same disorder. Because gender dysphoria is a disorder that all that makes you think is the fact that if you are a woman, you think I'm a man. If you are a man, you think I'm a woman. Right? That does not make you suicidal. What makes you suicidal is in a society where gender roles constrict you so much that the people around you hate you and begrudge you.
Yeah, do you want to know the issue here? Do you want to know the issue here?
Yes, and the way you want.
I'm a little bit overweight. People call me fat all the time. Guess what I don't do? Kill myself. Right? Why? Because I'm not mentally ill. Right? People, when I was a kid, I was extremely underweight. No, but I'm certainly not going to kill myself about it. Why? Because I'm not mentally ill. They are. And affirming their mental illness does not solve the problem, which causes higher suicide rates.
Somebody told me every single day that I'm worthy of being here, that if I was to feel less
Oh, I get told that every day. Why? Because I'm a conservative.
doesn't that make you feel bad?
Well, I'm not gonna kill myself about
I
it.
kind of might have stopped him from getting that.
No, but I'm also not gonna lie to people.
Okay, so you are accepting the fact that you would rather make people feel suicidal and bad about themselves.
No, I'm not making them feel suicidal. They have a mental
I
illness.
can't
that's doing
believe that. I think I would have got that in. It could have not gone in either way.
You treat it
Even
with
if
this
I
thing called therapy,
didn't
not
hit it.
cutting your penis off.
So many people have been to conversion therapy and it's been proven.
Wait, I'm not talking about conversion therapy. I'm talking about therapy.
Damn, that was good.
Wait, therapy works for everyone. This is ridiculous.
Trans them. It might make them feel better, but it's not going to make them.
Right. That's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point. Is making them feel a little bit better so they don't kill themselves.
But they're still going to be trans. Why aren't we going to transition?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Me affirming their gender does not solve the problem. Me lying to them does not solve the problem. It worsens the problem because it affirms their mental illness. The mental illness is what makes them kill themselves.
I don't know. I think maybe it's not that
Right, so they
bad.
need to seek treatment for it.
But even if they seek treatment, they won't stop being trans. They're going to have.
I think, I think
Right.
calling
What
them
you
by
should do is
their
affirm the mental illness
actual
that makes them kill themselves. You see the problem?
gender does
It is.
cause them to
Again,
be a
when people
bit
call me
more
fat, I don't kill
mad
myself.
and
When people tell me I don't belong here
suicidal,
because I'm
but
conservative, I don't kill myself. When people
either
bully me, I
way,
don't kill
like,
myself.
it's
I was
not
viciously bullied my
okay
entire life.
that
I
they're
didn't kill
making
myself.
us
Why? Because I'm not
refer to them
real.
by their gender. And I am in a
Trust me, if there's one
university
thing I have in my eyes, it's not her.
that cares about this stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of annoyed
I'm
by
not
it.
angry at all.
I don't know if I didn't run into any occurrence where I needed to say they or them.
It doesn't hurt me, actually.
I think
could care
maybe,
less
no,
about
I
that.
did, but
But it doesn't matter.
I
Like,
just
regardless,
stopped
I don't kill myself.
hearing
It
that
doesn't matter
in
if
my
I'm
high
or
school.
not. Like, yeah, it's not great to
And
get fat, but I don't kill myself. So I'm not
I had a Culpepper,
Okay, well, I would just
which
say, like,
wasn't,
kill
that
yourself
was her
because
gender, I guess.
somebody
That
is
was
mean
so
to you, yeah, you're
weird.
weak. AF, yeah.
Their entire life rejected by their parents, their friends, everybody around them. My ex is trans. She's a
Yeah, maybe some introspection would be useful there.
She's a trans woman, right?
You got faith in me now.
Nobody accepted her, right? I accepted her. Do you know where she is now that she's happy and now that she has parents who come around to it? She is so happy.
Okay, great. Yeah,
Damn, that was pretty dumb.
yeah, right. Okay. What I'm telling you, though, post-op has the highest suicide rate. Studies repeatedly show this.
Post-op is when you look the most trans. Because post-op,
Damn.
you're a person who's
It was his ball, but I wasn't expecting him to get it.
Wait,
Even
no,
though
no,
it's
no, no,
his
no, no,
ball.
it's like a duration of
Oh,
time.
I thought I was going in for
Like after you
something.
fully transition.
No,
People
no.
who have transitioned fully are less or more likely to kill themselves than people who haven't.
Yes, because living life as a trans person is hard because most trans people don't pass.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna fundamentally disagree with you. I need to find some food to eat, and then I gotta go.
Mentally
Thank you for talking. I
disagree, is
appreciate
that
it.
what
Have a
you
good one.
Okay.
All right. I gotta go grab food.
Damn, I'm
Nice to meet
going
you.
down
Yeah,
a
of
lot.
course. Yeah, of course. Thank you.
I'm at
Appreciate it.
700.
Have a good one. I will see you guys later.
Maybe I'll do homework, but I guess it's so late now for homework.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it up. We're gonna
Maybe
keep it
I'll
up.
still do it, but I have 2 more days, actually 3 more for the specific assignment I didn't do yet today. Nice. What? That's not going in. Surprising. That was close. Gender dysphoria. Gender queer. I feel like that's already a thing. Damn, I can't believe my teammate got that. He was like at the luckiest place there. What? Okay, I'm back. I don't think there was much to do there. But close one. I maybe could have gotten it. I think it's unfortunate that I was so close. If I was so close, that probably means there was a chance I could have saved that. What? Oh, I can't get. Dun, dun, dun. Bro, I don't know what faces I'm making. They're so weird. They're kind of retarded. Okay, shit. No. We're losing. Oof. اسمعني فلسطين. يلكوت يلكوت عربية. I can't believe I did that. Didn't even mean to, I meant to, but I didn't think I could do it like that. Down. Yep. Big shot. Oh, it's good that he took the shot. Down. No, I can't believe that was a save. That was a pretty good. Nice. I don't know why I did that. Probably could have done better. What is this? This is like a... This is a 7-second forfeit. Um, Damn, I almost double touched it in there. I don't know how I pulled that off. I never pulled that off. It actually, I can pull that off, but like it actually made it go faster. So I don't know. Usually it doesn't work. Okay, his ball anyway. Now I don't know how I did that backward. I'm very confused. Let's see if there's any good video. Nasty as fucking. Yeah, okay. I will never. I guess Kazakhstan.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Kazakhstan
Oh yeah,
has
it's
officially
not
joined
peace, it's Abraham.
the Abraham Accords. First here from Stand With Us. We're going to listen to Trump's speech about this in just one moment. A landmark moment for regional diplomacy. Kazakhstan, an Muslim country in Central Asia. Historic moment. Kazakhstan will join the Abraham Accords, a series of normalization agreements between Israel
At
and
least
Arab
they
states.
crashed
Kazakhstan will
during the
join
time where I
UAE,
actually
Bahrain,
wasn't
Morocco, and
playing.
Sudan, expanding peace and cooperation across the region. Kazakhstan is a country where I found out recently one of my grandfathers actually lived in for a short period of time. He sought refuge.
I did believe
So
it,
I
but
cannot wait, and I was very close recently
pretty
when I was in
cool.
Azerbaijan to physically being in Kazakhstan.
Anyway.
I can't wait to go
Abba?
visit once they officially sign
Yeah,
everything.
shalom in Kazakhstan.
For all the
Yadata?
crazy shit that's happening, the Abraham Accords is the most exciting part of it. I also keep an
אז
eye out
למה
today
יש
waiting for the
עכשיו
Arab
את זה?
we didn't know that this was going to happen.
אז למה עכשיו רק האברהם
a
Accords?
Kazakhstani person the other day, and it's a very peaceful conversation, which is awesome. Where I spoke a little bit of Russian because a lot of Kazakh people speak Russian, and that's hopefully going to be out later today. It's a really heartwarming video, so definitely keep an eye out for that, and let's see what Trump had to say.
Months ago, my administration also brokered a historic peace agreement between nearby
Okay, let me
Armenia
see.
and Azerbaijan, one of the 8 wars that we ended in 8 months. At that time, 8 months, we're looking at one more that's possible. Russia and Ukraine.
Спасибо.
got named.
Давай,
I think we made a lot of
спасибо.
progress. As I said at the time, that historic accord includes the construction
Спасибо.
of the Trump
Спасибо.
Tower, which is
Спасибо,
a beautiful
спасибо.
thing. They named it after me.
Спасибо.
I appreciate it. It's actually a big deal.
Bro, my friend said that so well.
New Trump
Спасибо.
road for
Just,
international
it's like,
peace. This is
kind of like
a
спасибо.
road that's being carved and
Fuck.
through some of the most important places
I'm
anywhere in the
actually
world.
kind of...
Some of the most important places
Okay.
economically also
No.
anywhere in the world, which will boost
Okay.
commercial activity on the other side of the Caspian Sea, helping nations throughout
Yeah, I got-
Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic that each of the countries
Oh,
here
nice.
today will
Good
reap the
shot.
benefits of peace if they embrace
Let's
the
go.
opportunity that we've unleashed with the agreement. Some of the countries we're talking about and some of the countries represented
It's
here
small,
are
man.
joining the Abraham Accords, the Abraham Accord, and that
I
those
got-
announcements will be made
I got
over
my
the
issue.
next little
You
while.
got it,
The Abraham Accords are
No, 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 no,
we're going to be announcing some
no.
very important countries that are joining, and for Jared and for
Wow, I didn't think... I thought that was blocked at
Jared
first.
is done this evening. I'm
It was
also
kind of laggy.
delighted to report that Kazakhstan has officially agreed, and that's official now, as of about
Kazakhstan?
15 minutes ago. A tremendous country with a tremendous leader has officially joined the Abraham Accords. And I just want
Damn,
to
I
thank
mean-
the President. It's a great honor. It's a tremendous honor to have you. Really great.
Damn, I don't know how
Once
he
again,
got
I'm
that.
grateful that each of these respected leaders has made the trip to Washington, and I'm delighted to continue our conversation over dinner. We're going to have a little working dinner, short one. We've been flying a long way. It's a long flight, but we're going to have a quick but very fruitful dinner. I want to thank the media. You covered it very fairly, and it's
Big shot.
a great honor to be with these incredible leaders. These are highly respected people, and there's no games. They don't play games. I want to tell you that.
No.
So maybe I'd like to ask you, Mr. President, to say a few words if you'd like. And
Oh, nice. I didn't expect that. I thought he was gonna block that.
Mr. President, first of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude.
Close. That almost went out of bounds. Out of the goal, not out. There's no out of bounds in Rocket League.
Steadfast leadership. This summit marks the beginning of a new era of interaction between the United States and Central Asia. Precisely 1 year ago, you achieved a landslide victory historic election which was absolutely clean and fair. And once again, my
Scoopies. Oh no, it's Scoopies.
strong belief that, Mr. President,
Scoopies the
you are the
Hoopies.
great leader,
Hoopies.
statesman, sent by heaven to bring common sense and traditions that we all share.
Shit guys, he's good graph. Gafarhada. Gafarhada ma'alem. I don't know what that
Either
is.
domestic or foreign.
Gafarhada.
For millions of people,
Sounds like a
so many
language.
countries,
That I don't know.
grateful to you.
A language, I don't know which language.
That your wise and bold policy needs to be strongly supported worldwide.
Hada sounds
Under your presidency,
Arabic. I don't know what the other part is.
a new global
Gafarhada.
I commend
Gafarhada.
your farsighted
Gafarhada.
vision of making
Yeah.
America great again. This inspires me
Maybe it's all Arabic. I don't know. I
to pursue
kinda
my
don't see that as
efforts
Arabic probably.
towards building just and strong Kazakhstan on the basis of my concept
Nice.
of law and order. You, Mr. Trump, brought
Damn, that's
to an
crazy.
end 8 wars.
Almost completely straight and yeah, and he was right there in the middle.
You have evidently reinforced America, its role as a pillar
Damn, that was
of
unlucky.
international stability.
And that was
Mr.
close.
President, I highly appreciate your unwavering support to advancing Kazakh-American multifaceted cooperation.
Don't you guys think? Wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't it be amazing if Trump could take the? I don't even know if this is legal according to American law. I'm not sure that it is. If Trump could take the position of a foreign minister after he finishes his term, like if we do have a Republican presidency in the next election and they win, wouldn't it be incredible if they appointed Trump as like a foreign minister or somebody to deal with international relations? I almost think that I understand his base with the aggravation that he's not dealing with domestic issues as much, and it's true. I think like what's going on domestically in America is not being dealt with as much as international, but I think Trump's a really solid international asset for the United States of America. When it comes to like sort of meddling and fixing issues internationally, he gives a lot of people confidence. And I think it would be incredible instead of him just leaving right after the presidency. I mean, he seems like he wants to be in service to the American people. Let him continue to deal with America's international issues. I think he could be one of the best people for it. But this is really exciting. I'll tell you guys 2 things.
COVID elections were like
Obviously, for every
the
Drew
most
growing up,
watched because
I
it
would
was
like to say
Corona.
for every Drew who grew up around the time I grew up,
No,
we all were heavily
it's
inspired and
Molly.
loved the
You're
work of
Palestinian.
Sacha Baron
You're
Cohen's
Palestinian.
Borat. And I know
Okay.
that Kazakh people hate that. I understand. I
I
understand.
can't believe we both missed that.
Sacha Baron Cohen made Kazakhstan look a specific way, but just so you know, for 99% of Jewish people out there, we have this like sort of weird love for Kazakhstan, even though we don't know anything about Kazakhstan. A lot of us don't know about Kazakhstan. But through that film, we sort of fell in love with your country, not knowing much about it. For me, a couple things. One, the Saiga antelope. I always used to travel around the world. I've traveled to almost 100 countries, almost 80 countries. A big portion of why I traveled was to go see animals because I love wildlife and obsessed with wildlife. The Saiga antelope is this incredible ice age looking creature that still lives in Kazakhstan today. And visiting Kazakhstan has always been big on my list because I specifically wanted to
Damn,
see.
that was very close to.
Now that we
Oh,
actually have
and
these
close
really
to
cool ones, something
missing.
I would love to pursue.
Too
in the
close
future,
call.
specifically because Kazakhstan's not that far away from Israel. I mean, the closest border is only around an hour and a half, 2 hours flight. So I would love to come visit Kazakhstan. But I also recently discovered that my grandfather, Yakov, my father's father, my grandfather, who I thought my whole life was a Caucasus Mountain Jew, because he was from Georgia.
Imagine.
He's actually Persian.
I don't know.
His great-grandfather, or his grandfather, was from Iran, from the northern part of Iran called Urmia. And he traveled from Urmia into the Caucasus, but at some point there was a
Into the
Russian Tsar
Caucasus.
who discriminated against Jews in control of Georgia. And when that happened, my whole family and my grandfather went to Kazakhstan and lived there for a short while before coming back to Georgia again and then fleeing to Turkey. And then from Turkey, they were persecuted and fled to Syria, Lebanon, and back to Israel. But at some point in my life, my grandfather actually lived in Kazakhstan, in Almaty, the capital. Or I think it was in Astana. No, it was in Almaty, which is so cool because I've always had this sort of yearning to go
When
to
should
Kazakhstan.
they
It's always been
forfeit
a dream.
it? I'm
I
wondering.
traveled in Russia. I went from Moscow all the way to Vladivostok. I passed very close. I spent, for those of you guys who don't know, I spent in 2017 a month traveling by trains across Russia. Actually, it was even further.
Yeah, well,
than that.
they should
Half the way
forfeit
across
now.
Russia, from London all the way to South Korea without touching a plane.
5
but I passed
seconds.
very close to Kazakhstan and actually wanted to go to
Yeah,
Kazakhstan, but
I
I
got-
couldn't make it work on that trip. So that whole area of Central Asia, going to Mongolia, going to
Damn,
Kazakhstan,
son of boy.
Uzbekistan, I feel I have a
How
very
did I
deep
miss
connection to
that?
this
That's
land
kind of
because
dumb.
those incredible people that I've met from those countries.
Oh,
My
man.
grandmother's
Yeah.
caretaker right now here is a Muslim
Yeah.
Uzbeki
Oh,
woman
man.
from Uzbekistan. She's amazing. We love her dearly. She's family. She's already invited me to come out there and visit, and I definitely will at one point. But now Kazakhstan having
No.
peace with us makes it so much
Okay.
more.
Divided by.
of something
This
that I
is
wanna do.
literally a
So,
2-second forfeit for
absolutely
them.
incredible stuff.
Only
and
if it's
I
literally
am
2
so excited
seconds.
about this. I hope, and God willing, in the near future, we have peace with every single Muslim country we can have peace with, and
Really?
that's the main goal for so many of us here in Israel. We just want peace, and I'm very ecstatic about this. As a world traveler who still has many other countries, specifically Muslim countries, that I want to visit. And the last thing I wanted to say is recently when the war with Iran was taking place, I was stuck in Albania. I haven't really even told the full story of what was going on, but I was hopping around different countries because I was worried for my safety. And I actually met a Kazakh woman at a laundromat, and we sat down and had a fascinating conversation about Kazakhstan. And she was lovely, and I'll never forget it. And she was giving me food recommendations that I've already kind of forgotten, but it was really nice. And that's something that happened recently. I was sitting down with her, and we had this fascinating conversation about Kazakhstan and its history, and how they feel kind of Soviet, kind of not, and they look very Asian, at least, like they look very Central Asian, sort of mixed East Asian. It's a very, very fascinating part of the world, Central Asia, because it's sort of this weird bridge between East Asian and Western, and yeah, it's very interesting. And so, shout out to that lady who probably will never see this video. Anyways, guys, very exciting times. I'll see you in the next one. Love you a long time. Go back, lads.
Have you struggled with repping your Zionism in style? Well, boy, do I have a solution for you.
Head to thetravelingflag.com and become a sweet Zionist prince or princess today. Or maybe even let the world know you're a white colonizer with matching hat. Tell the comment section you were thrown out of 109 countries by joining the 109 Club with a matching hat. They say it was promised to you 2,000 years ago. Double down and grab a shirt that was promised to you 3,000 years ago with a matching hat. Ever dreamed of Zionizing like me? Do it with a matching hat, damn it. Show off your Iraqi pride by being someone's Baghdadi or showing them you were made in Iraq. Matching hat. It's time to laugh in the face of those who attack us. Wear their hate with pride and you become untouchable. TheTravelingPlad.com. We got mugs, stickers, shirts, hoodies, and so much more. Go grab yourself something nice.
Really?
And Habibtis. You deserve it.
That's
If you want
so
to buy
dumb.
the merchandise, the best way to support me is by
I
donating,
can't believe
buying
she
me a
missed
coffee,
that.
my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.
At least that was going in, but I guess it makes sense that it didn't because they're pretty. They can handle that type of fastness. Iraqi و بغدادي اسموني يا فلسطيني اسموني يا جحش يا فلسطيني. No. That was a good save. I don't think it would have changed much if I had full boost on. That was pretty good. Then we scored so many goals, and then now it's like no goal frequency basically. It's a 50-50 chance to win. Theoretically, if I was my correct rating. Maybe I am, I don't know. I'm glad that I found out how to get them. Okay, I can go here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I bet they're mad. 5-5 win. Overtime. Yeah, that's fierce. I think I'm gonna go now. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. See ya.